Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. I'm your host, Matt Batiri, here with you today with another Bitcoin technical analysis video. So as the title suggests in today's video, I want to look at the Bitcoin monthly returns. And September is predominantly the worst month out of the entire crypto or Bitcoin price action, so to speak. So what we can see here is over the past, well, how many years that? That's 10 years. Over the past 10 years, Bitcoin has only had 3 positive September months. So the current month that we're on right now is just sitting slightly positive. Then we had 2016 and 2015. But apart from that, every other year seems to have a decent pullback, followed by a very good October. So that being said, history doesn't always repeat, but it does rhyme. And we have still been in quite a downward fashion in regards to the price action. With this price action here from the Bybit chart, we did create a lower low. However, if you watched my stream from last week, you would have seen that not every exchange had price action come all the way down here to 23,700. Most actually stayed above 24,800. So right now, it's still a very much a no trade area for myself. And if I was to give anyone any advice, what I would say is just give the rest of the week time to settle before we see where price action is going, because I do believe that we will have a determined direction in this next week. If I throw in a couple of my indicators, another reason why I don't want to jump into any trade right now. If we go off a chart that is not Bybit, which has created a higher low, so let's quickly bring up BTC USD from Coinbase, for example. All right, so here on this Coinbase chart, what we can see is we have a potential hidden bullish divergence. We have a higher high in price action and a lower high in regards to the RSI. So this week, if we are able to maintain our current level, I do think that price action will move to the upside. We can also see that the stochastic RSI is in the oversold territory and is looking for a reversal. It does not mean that we're going to get an instantaneous reversal, because we can see here in prior months we can get the oversold territory for quite some time. And since we are still in the bear market, yes, we can sort of flatline like we did back here in May and June of 2022. So this week I am just remaining patient, waiting to get a clear indication. If we do break down from about 25,500, if we do have a 4-hour close below that 25,500, I do expect lower prices, probably around that $23,000 zone that I pointed out last week. But if we are able to maintain here for an extra week, so if the bulls can maintain this current price action and keep us above that 25,500, I do expect us to retest the yearly highs of around $31,000. So there's not a whole lot to mention, because not much has happened since last week. We did have a bit of a push back to the upside here, but this was just a golden pocket fib retracement. So quite an easy trade here from the start of the downfall to the peak, back up to the golden pocket, and we got rejected. So that is quite a bearish look on the price chart, especially because this reversal candle basically took away all the gains. So the bears are still in power. So right now is a great time to obviously be buying Bitcoin, because we've pulled back from the high. So you're not buying at the all-time high or the local high here, but there's more of a chance of downside, just because of how many times Bitcoin has been rejected over the past few months. We had the rejection up here, right, where we basically took away all the gains once we had this pump here. This candle here is quite a bearish candle. So this is exactly what we've repeated a few months later, where we had the pump, the dump, and then we ended up just going sideways before another meltdown. Every time you do see this, it tends to be quite bearish. Let's see if we can find another instance. I guess we had this pump here, and then the following day we had a bearish engulfing candle. That's what they call bearish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle, and they're never great. Let's have a look if we can find one more. Here we go. Here was another bearish engulfing candle, but this did not play out like the others. Okay, so we had the bullish candle, bearish candle, and then we had a reversal, but then we did eventually come back down. So it wasn't instantaneous. These bearish reversing candles, you can find them quite you can find them quite regularly. As long as you keep a keen eye, you should be able to find them yourselves. Let's quickly have a look in regards to any comments. No real comments, but that's okay. Guys, a really quick one because nothing's really changed from last week. Bitcoin's been quite boring. Yes, we did see this pump, but if you guys, last Monday, we were still in this consolidation right about here. This was Monday's candle. We saw the pump on Tuesday, and then we've seen this, just boring sideways consolidation since then. So right now, no trade zone apart from just buying Bitcoin on spot and waiting for further instructions from the bulls or the bears, which way they want to take this price action. Guys, real short one for me today. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and join me on Wednesday for our altcoin live stream. Hopefully, I can bring you a little bit more intriguing price action and not this boring Bitcoin price action that we've been seeing not only for the past couple of weeks, but before that, for the past month. And then we had that quick flash crash that happened in 15 minutes that if you weren't awake, you wouldn't have caught anyways. That's it from me, and I'll see you guys on